Welcome to another edition of the Digital Bullpen. We're trying out StreamYards today with my gracious co-host. Oh, it does work and it's there. Awesome. So I'm going to close out my YouTube page because we don't need it.
Right, because according to Sportman's chat, all the
Comments come right here.
yep,
So all the comments come here, and we can also highlight them, and it can pop up on the screen and all that good stuff. So we're trying out StreamYards. This is the free edition. So we can't do all the beautiful stuff like have our logos and wonderful things up. Google Hangouts still seem to be working, so that's good. But I just wanted to try something new, see what's going on, see if this will work out. And that's awesome, man. So if you can hear me out there. See, there's 3 people viewing. If y'all can hear me, make sure you type 1 or say hey or something. There you go. Marcus Givens in the house. Ara Galanian in the house. You know, if y'all can hear me, let me know. So there you go. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Ara's saying, "Good God bless you again." And Marcus Givens says, "Hello." And they're saying hello to one another. So if y'all can hear me, let me know. Give me a thumbs up or, give me a 1 on the chat, making sure everything is good. I can see that on my icon. The voice thing is moving, so that's always good.
Yep.
And they can hear us. Awesome. Well, guys, hey, thank you. Thank you and welcome, welcome to the stream. Like I was saying, we're trying out StreamYards. And so one of the things we could do is we could put a little banner and welcome to the Digital Bullpen. So, hey, Shinobi Raccoon, how you doing today?
Doing all right.
It's awesome, man. And Shinobi is the sidekick for the day, or actually one of the Digital Bullpen members. And, public service announcement. Don't forget to go back Chango, the Broken Veil on Indiegogo or Kickstarter. He's on both. And don't forget that Skunk Girl is live on Indiegogo. Let's go back to the comments. And it says, Era Galania, HTTPS. Marcus Given doing his thing. Marcus, I'm gonna need to get with you so we can do an intro video because according to this, I could actually put intro videos in the middle of the stream and whatnot. So it's pretty cool. Thanks, Tank. Yeah, you can do a lot with this. And Tank says liked and shared. I might not be drawing as much as inking as much as I do because I'm really just trying to figure this software out. And keeping up with everything. So, we're going to put it on Shinobi for a second, But I'm digging it right now. I think the max amount of people on the free one is like 6 people that can be on the panel.
Yeah.
And if you don't have, like I said, the paid one, the free one doesn't allow you to put your logos. So all you see is like like the blank icons and whatnot. So it's all good, we're working it out, and it seems to be working pretty good. We could do screen shares. It's not like Hangouts where whoever's talking, that's who gets the
gets shown unless the host sets it up so we can only see what he wants to see.
So in this one right here, we can highlight chat. So if anybody, so it's pretty cool. We could do some wonderful things. I wonder how you could get it to just show automatically so I can see it on the screen. But so far right now, all I can do is click. I think maybe it's the paid version that allows you to continuously show. But as you can see, it does have me and Shinobi Raccoon's names at least. That's pretty cool. So it does tie in with your YouTube, and it brings in the YouTube chat into the application as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm told you can use your Facebook. I'm told you can access it through your Facebook.
Yep, you can do Facebook, but I don't think you do both at the same time.
Probably not. Not to mention, I wouldn't do it on Facebook as at the present moment anyway because it has my real name on it, and I'm not ready to DOS myself just yet.
Yeah. Well, I have a different page like an Ortiz Arts on Facebook that it would allow me to stream into with the paid version, not with the free version. The paid version allows you to use like your business page and whatnot. So that's pretty cool.
Right.
So Hangouts is still working.
I
As
gotta,
far
I gotta set a page up for Shinobi Raccoon on Facebook one of these days.
it don't matter. They still get to your real Facebook page. A lot
Yeah,
of people that got me on Ortiz Arts, they went ahead and friended me on my normal Facebook page.
yes, that is true.
I was like, oh my god, for real? So what's the purpose of having this?
Right?
Yep. Take for it says, I'm drawing Skunk Girl perfume poster. Don't believe me? He actually typed it. This is awesome. I kind of like this. It's a little bit different, but
Yeah,
I'm digging it.
get used to it.
I mean, until Google Hangouts or whatever's gonna happen happens. But for now, I wanted to give it a shot. Because the only other option that's free would be Skype with OBS,
Yeah.
and that's kind of clunky. So we'll see what's going on. Yeah, no, Hangouts is still on because I set one up this morning. I was gonna set one up, and I was like, oh, I can still use Hangouts.
Oh,
But you know,
it won't be here forever.
exactly. And I want to test out different things, and see what goes on with that. Yeah, Hangouts still works with OBS. Awesome. Yeah, that's good. This should work with OBS as well.
Yeah.
And also Skype should work with OBS as well. And that's so we'll see. We'll see. We're working it out little by little, and but it's good because on this web application, it actually brings in the chat pretty nicely. I don't even have YouTube open. That's why I was asking if people could hear me. And it just does what it does. And if I want to see if somebody's comment, if I want to put it up on the screen, like Marcus Gibbons just said, interesting, boom, I just put it up on the screen. And so in case anybody wanted to,
Yeah.
So it's got some good little things. It's made more for live streams than live stream drawings. I wish that I could like show both pieces of art that's going on right now, but it's really not allowing me to.
Right.
And it doesn't shift between whoever is have to actually manually change it, which I don't know.
Um, if we could always ask Chester how he's doing it
Yeah, he's still
for his especially when he does his drawn quarter fan edition segments. We could always ask what he uses or what he was using.
I know he was using OBS and he was using Hangouts.
Yeah.
That's what he was using for sure. For sure. I don't know what he's using now. But if he's got a lot of people on, he's still probably using Hangouts. So
He probably is.
which is fine. It's just fine.
Yeah.
I said, only way you're gonna learn is by doing.
Yep.
And of course, if you just do like live streams by yourself, Hangout, you can still do that with YouTube. It's just that when you want to have people on with you, that you have to look for different programs and whatnot.
Right.
It is what it is. I did invite everybody else from the digital bullpen, but nobody wants.
They're busy.
They're doing other stuff. They might be on the Drawn and Quarter Fan Edition or what. I honestly don't know. But hey, we'll carry on like we always do.
The show must go on.
It does. It has to go on because can't grow the channel if you don't put videos out.
Exactly.
You can't grow the channel if you don't put videos out. It's just the way that it is. The other good thing is that if I wanted to show my face, I could just turn my camera on. In a little corner, you see my little mouth moving 100 miles per hour while I'm talking, while still sharing this thing. And the unpaid version, of course, has that powered by StreamYard up in the upper right-hand corner. So we'll see what happens. If everything moves to paid versions of whatever, then I guess we'll we'll figure that out as we go along.
Support us on Patreon.
I have one of those. I don't have a Patreon, but yeah, that's what's been going on. So if I wanted to show me, I would go down here and boom. If I wanted
Yeah.
to do full screen, I just do that,
Mhm.
and then you'll see the whole full screen. Now I'm just
Who's,
working on a Batman and Robin. No,
who's
no big
pencils?
deal. You know what? I just grabbed them. I didn't even look at it.
It has a Jim Lee kind of look to it, but I'm not sure if it's his.
It does have a little Jim Lee feel, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just grabbed some stuff, and then we go back to
Right.
Shinobi Raccoon right here. If we want to go full Shinobi,
Oh, damn.
we can do full Shinobi. But it's good. It seems to be okay as far as software is concerned. It seems pretty good. It was easy to use. It's web based, and it didn't take long to set up.
No, it didn't. I was surprised that because usually they ask you like 20 dozen questions, like
It didn't take long to set up, and I
a
created
bunch of
this.
a bunch of agreements you have to sign and all that other crap.
Yeah, and I set up the stream for this. I set it up this morning, and on this web browser, and I didn't touch YouTube for anything, and it just created the event all on its own. So it's pretty good.
Get rid of some of these patches here.
It's pretty good for free. I ain't complaining.
Nope. Wait a minute.
I'm not complaining because it seems like it's gonna do what it needs to do.
Aha.
Let's see. The chat is pretty quiet. And so all three of you that are watching, we greatly appreciate it. It does tell us how many people are watching, though. That's pretty cool.
Another thing, I don't have to turn my YouTube browser to check out to see how many people are watching.
Yeah. So all three people that are watching, we greatly appreciate it. Very nice of you guys to come by and check us out. You know. So what's going on, people? Talk to me. What's going on in the world of YouTube with you guys out there? Same with you, Shinobi. What's going on in your world, man?
Well, I was brainstorming a few things for posts for the for some post short story stuff.
Okay.
I was thinking about doing more 5-page short story segments for my character,
Right.
similar to how Superman was done in the old days.
Yeah.
Because I think they had a comic strippy type format there as well.
Carlos Cranian has joined the chat. Thank you, sir, for coming by and checking us out. We're trying out something new. We're trying out um, StreamYard. Sorry. And so we're trying something new. Apparently, on the unpaid version, I don't know if y'all know about it or not, and I've explained a little bit earlier. But on the unpaid version, it's 5 people I think that can join, and it's web based. And hey, I'm not mad at it. So we got us an alternative for we got us an alternative for Hangouts if and when they decide to go full paid route or whatever. But for now, Hangouts is still working, even though they said August 1st was going to be the end of it. Now I don't know if the people didn't join us because they didn't recognize the link. They're like, yeah, I don't know about that link, or if they went over to John and Quarter Fan Edition and are over there drawing, getting the competition on. They didn't say anything, so I have no earthly idea what is going on. Well, I'm glad you guys like watching. I'm glad that we entertained. You know, I could get 300 megabyte net up to the art server. Let's see. I get 300 megabit net and set up RTS server for y'all, but I only get 1 year at 60 CDN per month. Yeah, I'm gonna check some more stuff out. Maybe like going into Restream IO and maybe doing multicast and see if we can get some um, more, reach a broader audience or whatever. But it's all good.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Let me see what's going on. Says Josh Chris says he's joined. I don't see him.
I don't see him either. Oh,
What is he saying? I don't see him.
does he even? No, he should just be. He should. I mean, the way I did it, I had to. I think had to. I had to set it up with my. I think I had to set it up with my Google account, which accessed my YouTube channel, and I was in.
Let me send
Oh,
the link again. And
and Caesar is booking a flight. Or is
oh,
about to get
whoa.
so
Yeah, Cesar's doing big things, man.
yeah.
It's all good. We talked to Cesar earlier today. He was giving me some pointers on the inkage
Oh,
and good stuff. Gave me some stuff to look at.
I missed that part.
And Josh gave me 3 question marks. We're trying something new, Josh. We're trying something new. I'm
Yes.
sorry. Even though Hangouts is still working, we decided to try something new. And then here we go. HTTPS, Josh Chris Arts. This is good because like we can get a little banner thing going, like boom, and we can say, "Hey, welcome to the digital bullpen,"
Yeah.
and it's pretty cool. You can have as many banners as you want to. Also, don't forget to back Chango, the Broken Bell on Indiegogo or Kickstarter. So we can do some beautiful little things. I mean, this is the unpaid version. I don't know if I want to go with the paid version yet, but
Right.
the little things, and of course the comments. We can see the comments coming in.
Yes, and back Unbreathable Skunk Girl and get a 5-page introduction to Cherry Blossom as you can you this little redhead ninja.
Yeah. Oh, there goes Josh. Let me add him to the stream. And Josh is added to the stream. See, if the camera is going, you can see that Josh is working something in the corner here. And so yeah. And then if we want to solo layout Josh, boom. There he is.
Huh, look at that.
Yeah, it's that's not bad, right? Like the only thing is it doesn't do the whole whoever's talking, it shows them thing.
Right.
But other than that, I can like boom. If I want to just click on Josh and put him on full screen, he's there. Now, now if there was a way that we could, if we were all using cameras, I could have all 3 of us and show what all 3 of us were doing. But since I'm doing a screen share and Shinobi's doing a screen share, then then there we go. Start scribbling with a pink crayon. And let me go back to screen share so I can share my screen whenever I'm ready. And so, hey, Josh, how you doing today, buddy? I'm sorry I threw a curveball at y'all, man, but I wanted to test out this new software.
Well, it only took like 5 seconds, so I mean, it wasn't anything big, so it was fine.
Yeah.
Right.
it's just like I said, this is just a trial. I wanted to make a run at it, see what it's like in case Hangouts ever did die, but apparently Hangouts is not dead. So
No, it's not slated to end until possibly October or early next year.
yeah, so but I wanted to give something a shot. I was like, hey, let me try this.
It
See
works.
how it works, and all that stuff. So in case, actually it was super easy though, to be honest with you. All I did was go in there, and what ended today was business end of Hangouts. I hear. Oh, okay. Yeah, all I did was go on the website, set up, link it to my YouTube, set up a stream, and tell it the time, and that was it. And I haven't touched YouTube since. I didn't touch anything on YouTube today. I mean, I went to the site to make sure that people could hear me and whatnot. Oh, Tank Ferret. Let me add him to the.
So YouTube might keep it.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. So see, if we were all on camera, it would show all four of us.
Right.
That we're not, and so we're gonna.
So show you guys, it'll just show me.
It just shows you now. Now, if all
No,
of
right
us,
now I'm looking at the stream that had all four of us.
yeah. There's a delay. Yeah, there was a delay because I added Tank, and when I added Tank, so we can do it like that, right? And then
Here, zoom back to me real quick. I gotta focus my camera.
all right. Oh, at Josh's stream again, and
Hangouts is gone. I can't zoom in and zoom out of myself, so I had to use it all the time to like focus in the camera and grab.
yeah, see,
Let's do that. What if I dim it down? That's a little better. Use the glass in the way. Hit there.
What's up, guys?
what's up,
Hey,
Tank?
what's up?
Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I can hear
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
like no roboting.
No, because the web service does everything for you. So you could have the crappiest internet, right? And it'll adapt. It'll all you have to do is get to their server, and that's it. And of course you're doing it over a web browser, so you end their server off the bat. So then what they do is they do everything else.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Yeah.
so even if you have a lot of bandwidth being used in your household, but if you're on the internet, then roboting is not supposed to happen as much on this one, from what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only
video quality looks good.
yeah, I think it only goes to 720p though. I don't think it goes like 1080 or full 4K, which we're not gonna go for it, 4K. But
We'll start streaming in 4K at 1 million subs. How about that?
right.
Because at that point, we could afford that kind of gear.
Yep.
Ortiz, this whole T-shirt line. Get Jimmy with it.
Oh man, look, I don't know if I want to do t-shirts yet. I gotta, it's funny because eventually I do want to get some kind of t-shirt, something going on.
Right.
Get your own official Josh Chris, the Copic Kid poncho.
Yeah.
Holds all your Copic markers.
That'll be cool.
I'll pass on that one.
Even if it comes with the Clint Eastwood hat.
You had me get Jimmy with it, but kid poncho. No, I'm gonna pass, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, that was worth it. Get Jimmy with it.
I'd give me a get Jimmy with it.
Oh Lord, have
Now with-
mercy. All right. So what are we have to do? So should we do it with my Funko Pop, right? And get Jimmy with it and put it on a T-shirt.
Right.
No,
No,
the
okay,
icon that you got
You
right
gotta
now on Twitter is perfect.
Your icon
That's
needs to be it.
picture. Yeah.
The icon.
That Twitter
Oh, the
Yeah,
one
your
that I
icon
got.
right now. Yeah.
Get Jimmy with it with a icon with my icon. The beard.
That's
As a
right.
matter of fact,
Spelled W-E.
Hey,
With it.
as a matter of fact, I'm growing my beard back. I was doing the Van Dykes, not to offend Manny Correa, who's not anywhere to be found. I don't know. Does anybody know what's going on with Manny?
Nope.
And
Beasts. It's been going around a lot lately.
what's that?
Well, wildebeest.
But yeah.
They sneak over, dressed up
Mm.
like a Far Side cartoon character, getting through airport security, so they can come and feast on our citizens.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of craziness, so a soldier got attacked by a bear on post.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he was
One.
running, and apparently it was a mama bear and a cub bear. And some people like to run with headphones on and wasn't paying attention to his surroundings.
Oh.
Mama bear said, "I ain't having this. I don't care who you is." And apparently he got attacked. Wow. But anyway, this is cool though, right? Like, what do y'all think about this? Y'all think we could use this as a go-to, or you want, well, we can still always use Hangouts now that we know that it's still going. But
I think so.
I do like this.
like I said, there's a free version and a paid version, and I didn't think I like it. The only thing is, like I said, when you're talking, it doesn't. I don't know how to get it to do like, hey, whoever's talking, whatever. And you could do this where you could put what the chat is saying up on the screen.
I'd say, why is there Spaceballs?
Right.
Now Kronos is saying this damn day all started. Yeah, what is all this?
Because I can actually choose. I can click on the chat and put it on the screen.
Wow.
And you can also have like little banners. Like I made this little banner, like "Welcome to the Digital Bullpen." Also made one that says, "Don't forget to back Chango, the Broken Veil" on IGG or Kickstarter. And then I made one that says "Skunk Girl is live on Indiegogo." And if I want to do something crazy, I could put like "Scalpel Zero coming soon." And then add banner, and then I could just click on it. You could do all that stuff on the fly.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty. That's sexy right there.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. No, that's hot. That's hot. HAWT. Hot.
And of course, in order for it, the thing is, if you're the mod, you definitely got to pay attention. Like when Josh came in, if I don't add him to the stream, he can't talk. People can't hear him. If I don't add Tank when you jump in, people can't hear you. If if I, like I say, when you talk, it doesn't show you. But if it was just like the four of us just talking, I could put all four of us on the screen at one time. But like Josh is drawing, right? So I could put it on him, or I could put it on Shinobi, or I could put it on me. All right. And then Scorch Capital Zero still down there, which is pretty cool, coming soon.
Well, I like it too because that you can also, because it's your show. You could keep people. You can have a green room going, and then
and it's got
pull people out as you need be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you don't have to kick them or boot them, and then worry about them getting kicked out of the Twitter chat. You can just mute them or just remove them from here, and nothing happens. It's all good.
Well, say you got a special guest, right, and you don't want to reveal. Well, with the Hangouts setup that was going before, unless you were like solely screen sharing, the surprise was ruined as soon as you looked at the lineup. But with this, you can keep them in the back, and then like now for my super secret special guest,
Right.
Right.
bam, and have people sitting on the edge of the seat waiting to see who the secret special guest is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Chrono says I have to start having some of you come with me to some of the gamer chats and get everyone mingle a bit would help with the growth for all. And Marcus says that's not. I'm just playing around right now. Don't mind me. And then of course, we'll like I have to keep in mind that I have to rotate the artists so people can do that. People can see the different artists. That would be pretty cool. I'm gonna leave it on Josh for a little bit since he just got in. We'll go back to
But you can
Shinobi.
rotate, man. You rotate.
All right.
Even on me.
Puff pass.
We'll put it on Shinobi for a quick second. And then over here, see, you can see the 4 people on the side and Shinobi's screen, which I think is pretty cool. And if I have my camera going, then it'll show my face. But
yeah, this might actually work on my laptop in my office with its horrible Wi-Fi connection.
yeah, it possibly could.
I'm gonna have to give that a shot, man.
Yeah, this is the first time I heard you clearly in ever.
Yeah, no, y'all are coming through crystal clear. It's really good. I mean, normally I have to it's like, man, thank goodness I have spent uncountable hours on the radio. I can decipher garbled messages when lives are on the line. Because that helped me do YouTube through Hangouts. I don't know, it might be a lot.
No, it works pretty good. I'm liking it right now. I might keep it because then I can do things like this. What Colonel says, I know but I'm saying that you lads are comics, right? Kids play games and look at comics. Yeah, I'm with it. Growth is growth.
Yes.
And whatever we can do to get that going, man, that's awesome. And not only on top of that, I don't even have to have. And here's the great thing, Tank. I don't even have to have YouTube open. The YouTube chat is on the web browser that I'm using to view the panel and whatnot.
Well, the other thing you could do too, you could get Marcus in here and he could control the camera for you.
Really?
You can do what now?
Control the camera.
Oh yeah, and that
way
way
your moderator could actually moderate what's going on since you're doing a lot more drawing now.
Yeah,
Right.
You could have the moderator in the background
moderating, and he can moderate the chat from the thing, and he can do the thing. Oh, can y'all see the chat on your screen, or is it me because I'm the host?
It might be just you because it's the host.
The private chat, I don't see anything in the private chat.
What about the comments? Do you have like a comment section?
Nada.
No, dude. We literally have the screen. We have underneath it says my name and you are in the show. It has settings right there, and on the right it says private chat and nothing's in it.
Right.
Oh, okay. So I'm mods. I'm the host, so I got all that.
Now we can see the comments as they pop up.
Yeah, as you select them and put them on the screen, we can see that.
Oh, all right, cool.
I can go to YouTube and I can see where everyone else is on YouTube talking.
Yeah, I'm trying to see because I seen someone do it, and I think they had the paid version where all the comments just popped on the screen without me having to select them. And I think that would be pretty cool because Trusty Psychic is in the house saying, "Hey, Marcus, Cronus, Jimmy, Shinobi, and Tank." Well, hell, you Trusty Psychic, thank you for joining us.
What's up, Trusty? Hey guys, I've got to run.
Okay,
but I have some exciting news. I'm going to be in the Los Angeles area starting next week.
Oh, cool.
Cool. For a while. So if anybody wants to get together and talk comics, please hit me up on Twitter or Instagram at /TankFerretArt. Because I'll be definitely in the mood. I'm going to be down there for work.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you very much for having me. I love this new setup. And I can't wait to hang out with you guys again. Ciao.
Thanks, later, Tank. So what do y'all think of the Get Jimmy with It shirts?
I'm all for it.
Yep.
That is crazy. I just have to get a better PNG of this thing because this is not a good one.
Yeah.
and see. We'll see. We'll put it up somewhere. We'll put it up somewhere. Marcus said, "Could catch on." Never know. People do the craziest things. And hey, who am I? I'm just a simple guy, and I'm just doing what I can, and so we'll see what happens. It would be cool. We got a whole 5 people watching. We thank you for joining us. We're doing on the panel. Well, you can see who's on the panel because this is a different setup, and it actually shows everybody's name. I like it. You can see Josh Chris Hart. You can see Shinobi Raccoon. You can see E. Ortiz, and you are not looking at Shinobi's work. And yeah, man, I like it. It seems to be crisper and clearer on the sound. And it's not giving me as much of a headache as it did with my microphone and my headset.
Right.
Because I was having feedback remember I was having feedback on my headset?
Right.
That was a long time ago. Were you still having it?
I was still having it. Every single time I went on Hangouts, I had to reconfigure it so I wouldn't get that feedback. And so this one, I didn't have to do anything. It's just no feedback. I was like, oh, well, cool. And I can actually use the Blue Yeti headset slot now. I couldn't do that before, and which now I can control the volume on the headset itself, which is cool. Marcus Given says, "You're not just any guy. You're the coolest Rican." Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Marcus. But Marcus, for real, man, if I stick with this and I get me if I decide to go paid version, I need an intro video, brother. We need to figure something out, man. It would be pretty cool. There's a lot of things you could do, but not until you get the paid version.
Yeah.
How much is it?
I think it's like $60 a year or something like that.
Bad.
Yeah, that's true. They got 2 versions. One of them is 120 though, and one of them is like 60.
Well, you can always try the 60, and if it's worth it, upgrade the next year.
Yeah, so you do. Right. You can get overlays, but I can't. It'll show you. You see, we get an overlay, but I can't change that overlay unless I get the paid version. So I could do have our stuff on there, digital bullpen on top and live show at the bottom. I could do whatever like that. But in the meantime and in between time, that's it. That's all I can do.
Right.
And I could put a background, but I can only put the background that they gave me. So you see some weird leaves on the background. That's the only background. But I could put another background. And if
honestly, you don't even really notice it till you said it.
Right. But I could take it away, but it's cool. It's cool. Hey, Mike says, I got you, E60. That's not bad. Depends on the features you want. I think AMSR on Twitch that overlays. I know, and you could use Twitch and you could use. So that's what I was thinking, because OBS can do overlays and Twitch can do overlays. And this application, this web application, only streams to YouTube and Facebook, but it doesn't do it simultaneously. So, boo on that.
No one really watches Facebook.
I get more views. The few times I've done it on Facebook, I've gotten more views than on YouTube. I guess I know more people on Facebook than I know on YouTube. I don't know. But hey, it is what it is. But I like it right now. For now, it's new. I like it. It seems to work. I don't know if we're gonna keep using it. But if Hangouts is acting funky, then yeah, hey Shabby, it's looking pretty good, man. And just so we can go. Shabby says, "How is it looking? Good." Yep. It's looking good, man. It seems to work pretty well. Even Tank was able to join and not robot out. So there's that. There's that to be said for web applications. And of course, I can also click on the chat and display it. Which is pretty cool. And then I can just hide it again. The only problem, Shabby, that I see with this, it doesn't automatically change when people are talking. So I have to actually, I don't want to do solo layout. Want to do, I guess I have to do solo layout for Josh. But the good thing is, it shows the name of who I'm showing. So like right now, you're watching Josh Chris Art.
Yeah, because when we sign in, we have to say what our display name is.
Yeah, and that's awesome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
I like it. So like people don't have to say, "Hey, who's on the panel? Who's going on?" No, there you go. That's who's on the panel. Because I do when there's a stream that there's like a couple of people on. I don't know everybody's voices, but if I know if it's displayed on the screen, I think that helps. Because I'd be like, "Hey, who's on?"
That's like half my problem with drawing quartered. The few times I watched it, I'm like, who the heck am I watching?
Right.
It moves so fast. I'm like, I can't catch the name. And then you have to you look at the picture and go, okay, the next time he's at the bottom, I'm gonna look for that same icon and see what his name is.
Right. Well, this is on there. You know what I mean? Shabby got a little bit of love from Marcus Gibbons. And okay. Comic Book Mom says Good Dog is picking her up from the airport. He might be on later.
Oh, that's okay.
I was like, I wonder what happened with look at Shabby blowing heart kisses. Look at Shabby. He's so cute.
Right.
Yeah, I like this right here. I like the fact that you can sign in and it shows your name, and that's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, And no, I don't want to do that. Oh, there's only 3 of us, so there you go. Wow, and oh, that's pretty hot. Now you can see Josh and my face. Now, if I can figure out how to get my face off and put my share screen up there, then y'all can see all three of us drawing. But it won't let me do that at the screen. It'll do that, but it won't, I don't know. But that's pretty cool though. I don't know. I like it. If Hangout, the only downside is I think it's 5 to 6 maximum participants on the stream as opposed to 10 on Hangouts.
Right.
But actually, that's not a bad thing if you think about it, because when a lot of people get on, it gets a little complicated, too noisy.
Nobody gets to talk.
A lot of crosstalk and stuff like that. So I don't know. And maybe it's just
Also, we're a small group, so I don't see the problem with that.
Right.
I mean, most times we only really have 5 people. I mean, it's only in a blue moon we might have a 6th.
Right.
Yep. So I think it's cool.
I think the more major CG YouTube channels have that issue where there's like 10 people on a panel and everybody's talking over each other.
Yeah, it's too much. I think it's too much. I mean, I don't mind having a nice panel, but I think 5 to 6 people is a fairly decent panel to have.
I do too.
I think it is a good number. Yeah, the paid version has more stuff. I'll look into it more. I just wanted to try it out because
look into the paid, find out more information, and I don't see why a few of us can't go ahead and just pay for it. If it's for $60-some for a year,
right?
That's nothing.
Yep. So. And so I think that's what it said. I think that's what it said. If I try to look at it up now in the middle of what I'm doing, it'll take me out of here, and I don't want to do that.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it right now. We'll look at it later.
Oh yeah, there you go. By the way, you can have 10 people in your broadcast and swap people in and out, but only 6 at a time.
Right.
10 people, free version. Okay, so Kronos is looking it up. So it's 10 people for StreamYard. Kronos is what you're saying. And 10 for the free version, he says, and 6 at once, however, on screen. Oh, okay.
So you can have 4 other people in the background doing stuff or getting ready to be shown.
Right.
So you just opt them out.
It's kind of like the waiting room in the in some of the discords.
So there you go. Kronos is on it like always. Kronos is like my guy when it comes to like techie stuff for streaming, man. That dude is like.
So saying you could have one of your mods that you trust. I mean, the Mighty Wrench and Marcus doing that thing in the background, moving the camera back and forth in between people.
Yeah, but they would have to be the one to host it then.
Okay, they'd be the one to host it. We just jump in, jump out.
Right. All right, cool with me. We'll check it out most definitely.
I mean, if they're the one to host it, but they point their stuff towards one of our channels for the night.
Yeah. So can you y'all can't see like who's on the panel, right?
Hold on, I wasn't looking there.
Hang on,
no, you can only see yourself.
Yeah.
I have to figure it out. I have to. I'll get with Marcus and see what we can do about maybe sharing the account or something. That's gonna be, that's a big responsibility for the Marcos. But we'll see. But I don't mind actually, honestly. But
Right.
I think if we get, I have to look at maybe the paid version allows us to flip back and forth whoever's talking. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know, is Rod from Just a Rican and his comics. He used it on his stream last week, and all 3 of them were all doing camera talk. So he had all 3 of them on the screen at one time. They wasn't flipping back and forth, and they were discussing comics, and I thought it looked really cool. So he told me to go check it out. So then I started checking it out, and I was like, I'm going to try it today because it's August 1st, and why not? Just in case Hangouts is not working, but Hangouts is still working. From what I could tell, Hangouts is still available. So no big
For now. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't get too upset about that stuff. They do what they do.
Right. Yeah.
So it's $20 a month, but if you pay the annual, you can use for the $20 a month, you can connect to Restream.io and do the multiple stream thing. But I think they said if you pay the annual, they drop it to $60 for the year. So you could do $20 a month, or you could do the annual pay for $60. I believe. Don't quote me on that, but you do get access to to Restream.io. Let's see. Oh yeah, do you know Erase Mike? I think he's also used a StreamYard. He might have some tips. Oh, I don't know who that guy is, but I'm gonna have to look him up for sure. For sure. Let me stop what I'm doing and get on my phone and look this up real quick. StreamYard.com. The easiest way to create live streams. Log in. Oh shoot! I forget. You gotta sometime you log in, you gotta get the stupid 6-digit code.
Yeah, it sucks.
Okay.
And I think they give you a new one each time.
Yeah. Yes, okay. Let's see. Destination.
Did you both actually make accounts for this?
Yeah, I have an account.
What about Shinobi?
What?
Did you make an account for this?
I used I was able to access it through my Google.
Okay. I just
Oh, okay. So if you do it annually, okay, so it's $20 a month times 12 is like what, 120 or something like that? To something?
Yeah.
Let's
240.
Yeah. So let me see. 20 times 12 equals 240 minus 60 is 180, because let's say if you do the annual, you save $60. So you subtract 60 from the billing. If you do it annually, that puts it at 180 a year. Still not bad, but it's still a little bit more expensive than I wanted to. No stream, and so this is what you get when you do that. You get no StreamYard branding on your streams, unlimited broadcast, custom logo, custom overlays, custom backgrounds, and connection to Restream.io. And then if you do the other one, which is $39 a month, billed annually, you save $120, which is damn. That's actually a better deal, I guess.
Right.
No StreamYard branding, unlimited broadcast, custom logo, custom overlays, custom backgrounds, connect to Restream.io, and priority customer support. So you get customer support for the extra $19. I don't know if that's worth it. Right now, they said that it's limited broadcast, but I don't know what the limit is.
Huh. That's still going to be a cool Mega Man drawing there.
Thanks.
So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's an extra expense that I wasn't really counting on. Like I said, maybe if we make some get Jimmy with it shirts, maybe I can afford to to buy that.
Huh.
Who knows?
I may have to open up commissions.
But we'll see.
Please fund our stream.
Please support us.
No, that's not a big deal.
Right.
Oh, he's a good guy. He's great friends with Mickey. Plus, I hang out on his slides. All right, cool, man. I'm gonna have to check him out. It may be annoying, but that's decent to do. In fact, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to check him out. Well, I don't know. Like I said, private chat. I got hit up a private chat. Oh, Trusty.
Hey,
Stream.
be something.
Hey,
I love he just went Jar Jar Binks on us.
I apologize. I apologize, Trusty. Thank you for hitting me up. So now we can.
There's 4 of us.
There's 4 of us, and if we all had cameras and drawing instead of sharing, you could see all 4 of us drawing, which would be cool.
Right.
But we don't. So I'm gonna put Trusty on our solo layouts, and he just jumped in. How you doing, Trusty?
I'm doing okay. This is interesting. It's an interesting format.
What do you think? Do you like it better than Hangouts or what?
Too early to tell.
Too early to tell?
Yeah.
What's your first impression, though?
First impression, well, it's pretty cool, but I miss seeing the icons down at the bottom.
Yeah, I could do the icons, but I would have to do the paid version. That's the problem.
Well, maybe we need to do like an art auction to pay for the host's paid version.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not. We'll see. I have to look at some things. This is just, like I said, a trial run. I just wanted to see what it was like. Let's see, and then you could do things like this. Where you could put chronos up on the screen. Like, hey, if you want to try something different, play videos for YouTube using VLC Media Player, then there's a built-in support application that allows you to do so. Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and like I said, and I was talking about the banners earlier. I don't know if you saw that. Like, we could do banners to do a little bit of advertisement.
Nice.
Skunk Girls live on Indiegogo. Don't forget to back Chango, the Broken Veil. And of course, welcome to the Digital Bullpen, which was the beginning banner. I do like it because I don't even have YouTube open now. I don't have YouTube open at all. The chat is integrated into my broadcast studio. So it's pretty cool on that count. And Colonel says, I could download a multicast server myself if I went up in bandwidth. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just looking at things because, like I said, you could use OBS with this or OBS with Skype, or you could use this, or, you could still stick with the Hangouts. And I don't know. We'll go back to Hangouts in a minute. Probably next stream I do, it will probably be back on Hangouts, but I'm kind of digging this right now. So I'm I'm gonna stick with it for a while and see if I can get the hang of it, and see how it goes. And
I do kind of like watching like when Brian Shearer and Gary Shipman, when they're doing their streams and they've got their logos and their Indiegogo stuff,
that's
around the
OBS.
screen.
They're doing that through OBS, which is pretty cool. I don't know how to do that, but that's through OBS.
I haven't figured that out yet either.
But I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube video on it somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably just a few.
I mean, you should be able to even if I'm correct, you should even be able to do like regular videos via OBS, and I haven't figured that out quite yet.
No, all you have to with OBS, all you have to do is put your server for Google or wherever you're going to stream through, and the stream key in it, and that's it.
Right. Oh, I didn't mean streaming.
Oh no, for recording videos, you just record it.
Because what I was trying to do earlier was record my
Yeah.
What I was trying to do was set it up so it would record as I was drawing.
Yeah, all you have to do is hit the record button. It's got a record button at the bottom. Just hit record.
Right.
And that's it.
And I can just go to my my Clip Studio app and start drawing it or record it.
As long as you got it on screen capture and you're capturing that screen.
Yeah, that's the part I haven't figured out yet.
Yeah. Just add it. Just add screen. There's like an add screen, and you tell it which screen you want it to add, and then you just click on that screen. And once you set it one time, it's good to go. You don't have to worry about it. It'll always capture that screen.
Okay, so where do I put it in? Sources or scenes?
Sources.
Okay, so I add sources,
and then you add the monitor, the second monitor.
I only have one monitor.
All you have is your drawing tablet?
No, right now I only have my computer screen.
Well,
that probably explains my problems.
What are you drawing the Shinobi Raccoon on? Oh, you're drawing it on you have a tablet.
I'm using my desktop.
Oh, okay, yeah, then that's the screen you captured. That's it.
So what is it, window capture?
No, just display capture, and just choose the one monitor you have.
Okay, display capture, desktop.
Yeah.
And just click OK.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you should see your screen now on your OBS.
Yeah, it's showing super and
then look for the record button and just hit record.
Okay, so I just click I would just click OK here, and where's that daggone record button? Okay, so I hit start recording and then jump to Clip Studio Paint scene and start drawing.
Yep.
Okay, because I was a little bit confused.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Once you do that, that's it. And then if you got software that does time lapse for it, then just time lapse it.
Right.
And then you can do quick videos, or if you're doing 30-minute video, if your drawings are short, it only take 30 minutes, then whatever. I have Vegas Studio 15, and I'll do my time lapses using that. So it's easy to do. Just hit Control and grab the bottom at the end of it and just squish it all the way to the front, and that's it. Time lapse done. And that's it. That's all you got to do.
Hey, would you?
I see Trusty's working on that Borinquenier though.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, so I started.
Yeah, I figure I'm gonna have the younger version, the two other past versions up here in the upper part of the page.
Cool. Can't wait to see the El Finito Proyecto Finito. It's looking good, man. You're definitely getting that unit crest pretty good.
Good.
I like it. Let's see. Let me flip it over to Shinobi. See what he's doing. Oh, he's doing something else. We'll flip it over to Josh.
Yeah, just get back to me.
We'll flip it over to Josh. We'll see what he's doing. Yeah, but I kind of like it. I know it's kind of early to tell and it's different a little bit, but I'm kind of digging it right now. You know. Oh, there you go. And Kronos is giving you the steps right here. Add source, display, capture. If that does not work, add window capture. Yeah, I like display capture. You know, but if you only have one monitor like he does, then display capture should work. Display capture should work. So tell me, Trusty, has this been a challenging endeavor for you?
Oh heck yes, very much so. I've never been one who's been really good at coming up with costumes.
Right.
It's just not my strong suit. So yeah, trying to come up with a look for the character. Now you gave me some stuff to start off with, but I know you said to just go free reign from there.
Yeah.
But right. It's good. It's good to push yourself.
Yeah. What tends to work for me is I try to have a when I was doing a fix on the new Spinnerella for the new Shira, I had to come up with I had to think of the character's power sets, how that would incorporate, and I kind of came up with and I did a Indian, and I did a Middle Eastern belly dancer motif for her.
Very cool, very cool. Diablo 2 needs a window. I don't even have to read the chats no more. I could just put them up. Diablo 2 needs a window, and if that don't work, I'll introduce a word called Doc Story. Nice. It's actually easier to put it on the screen and read it because it's way bigger than trying to read the little letters.
Yeah.
Stupid chat. I don't know. I like it. We'll see. I mean, Hangouts is still operational, so we're not tied. We're not married to this software.
It's not. It's like Monty Python. It's not quite dead yet.
Right.
Yeah, but I do like the fact that you get the chat on the window and everything here, and it's it's nice. I like it. I like that part.
Here. There.
What are you using, Chanel? Are you using OBS or are you using Streamlabs?
I'm using for this Streamlabs.
Okay.
Oh, for this StreamYard.
No, I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I'm talking about for your OBS.
Oh, just a regular OBS. I did set it up so it would do both, but yeah, I did set it up so I could do. I did set it up so it would do both in case I preferred one over the other.
Right. I ain't mad at that.
So at least if I have any issues with the Streamlabs stream, I can switch over to StreamYard, which is easier to use.
There you go. You're learning, man. Learning. That's the important part.
Yes. Okay. Now back to what I was actually drawing.
Back to your regular scheduled draw. Let's see. Oops, it's not what I wanted. There you go. Yeah, I'll see some. Oh, Marana's here. It seemed to be dead for angle time when he tried to stream earlier. What seemed to be dead, Maranya? The Hangouts, or just the YouTube for itself?
Yeah, I did notice he tried to stream earlier. I'm not sure what he was. From what I saw, he was testing something, but I don't know what he was. But I didn't check it out, so I.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either, to be honest with you. Like, we're trying StreamYard. We're
Yeah.
giving it a shot. So far, I'm kind of liking it. Yeah, just doing some inks on it, like always. Oh, Hangouts. Hangouts was dead. I don't. This morning I was gonna set it up the stream with Hangouts. Like an event, and it was gonna let me do it. But I was like, you know what? I don't know what's gonna happen later on today, because like I never know what's gonna happen later on in the day. So I decided to try the StreamYard, and that's what we're using right now. And it's got some cute little features, some cute little features, and you can't get mad at it. So we do what we do. Let's see. And to think a week ago, my city got hit by a meteor with meteor bits. Holy smokes!
There we go.
And yep. We got Shinobi Raccoon working on some stuff. We got let me go through the panel real quick since Maranya just walked into this thing. We got Trusty Psychic working on Devil Engineer. More to follow on that story. It's actually my character, and I commissioned Trusty to figure some things out. Yes, ma'am. I sure can. Yeah, I'll send you the link, and in the middle of the thing, you can come in. You can add. You can, according to what we were reading, you can have 10 people on standby and 6 people on the panel.
Right.
So right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4,
including you.
We got E, Shinobi, Josh, Chris. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 people, so we can do some more. One issue with StreamYard is it hits the line. We are not limiting the free version at this time. Yeah. I know, Krenos. I saw that too. That they're not limited because they're on beta. So we're beta testing it.
Yeah, saw that.
Yeah, that's why they're not limiting right now, because they're on beta testing. So they want people to come and get used to. You know how they do. They give you a little bit of crack, for free.
First taste is free. Yeah.
So if we're gonna charge you for all you're worth.
Yeah, then when you get hooked on it, you get like, you got some more. No, it ain't free no more, buddy. You gotta pay.
Stop paying, boy.
But we'll see. It really all depends on, how fast is Hangouts really going to go away or not. But to answer your question, Maranya, yeah, Trusty jumped in about 45 minutes into the stream.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of me, whoever the moderator is, has to actually add him to the show. Like, he was here on the panel, but he wasn't on the show because he wasn't being broadcasted.
I was backstage.
He was backstage. And then we also got Josh Chris Art working on a Mega Man, doing some beautiful work. And then you got Shinobi Raccoon is working on Cherry Blossom.
Yep.
And then you got me inking some Batman stuff. I think I don't even know whose pencils I stole, to be honest with you, this time. I just grabbed some pencils because we were going on. I actually been inking all day, so I'm actually kind of tired. But it is what it is. That's neither here nor there. My eyes are a little hurting because ever since I got the iPad Pro, I've been able to practice inking on the go at work on the sneak tip.
I didn't get.
You didn't hear that here.
I most definitely need to get one.
The only thing I'm mad about that is, like I said, I have to use Procreate to do the inks, and the brushes for Procreate for inking are not the best. I think I'm gonna do what Comic Book Ross said and go check out some custom made brushes. I think they were selling for $5 and see how they work. But I have been learning so much about Procreate the more I use it. It's actually pretty doggone good for a $10 application.
Yeah, Yeah, you can't beat the price, man.
No.
I mean, if you want to draw a straight line, you just leave your stylus on the top on the surface, right? And it'll
Right.
straighten the line out automatically.
Wow.
If you want to draw a perfect circle, you just draw a circle, leave your stylus on the glass surface, and it'll take your little raggedy, extra-looking thing and turn it into a circle.
Oh.
Mhm.
No template needed. If you want to do a curve, just draw a nice, draw a curve and then hold in place, and it'll actually curve the line perfectly for you. There's a lot of things, and if you draw like a line and you hold it and you tap and you put one finger down, it'll move the line in increments of like 10 degrees or 15 degrees, so you can get those nice cross hatching lines going if you need to. Maranya says it looks a bit like Ivan Rice or Gary Frank pencils. I'm leaning towards Ivan Rice. You could be right. I don't know. I grabbed it from somebody's website.
Yeah.
It's probably not even theirs. I go to this Sean's High Res Pencils, and I grab whatever I like. But I know Sean is not the artist. So he doesn't always put whose pencils they are either. So yeah, there's that. There's that. There is that. Yeah, it is what it is. I can't get mad at the dude. He gives me my inking fix. So I can't even get mad. So Gary Frank is more like Trusty in terms of fine line detail. Ooh, Trusty.
Ooh, I am nowhere near Gary Frank's league.
I'll put that up there for everybody to see.
I love Gary's stuff. I mean, I was a fan of his, back on his Supergirl run, and then when he was doing Hulk with Peter David. Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Yeah, but for $10 for Procreate, not bad.
No, you can't.
Mm-mm,
No, you
not
can't.
bad at all.
It's not bad. Yeah, I know, Kronos. That was pretty cool. What you did, that whole thing with the tape network. That was awesome, man. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, you can't beat it, man. And once I started learning how to line, and I learned most of the stuff by accident. Like, wait a minute, the line just straightened out. Of course, I have to do a lot of things, like set it for left-handed use because I am a lefty, and I kept changing the size of the brush head by reading my palm on the iPad because it's on the left-hand side. So I figured out how to switch it over to the other side. Now life is beautiful. Now I don't no longer put my palm down and change the head of the brush. Like, oh my gosh, not again. It's got some drawbacks though. Like it's not like Clip Studio where you have the different brush sizes like you see on Shinobi's screen where you look at the bottom left side, you can see the different brush sizes. It's not like that. It's got a slider, so you kind of have to figure out. You have to kind of feel it out with the slider,
I tried inking like the Masters, Avon Race, Gray Frank, Bob Layton by doing fan art of their work. One day I will get that good on my own. Keep at it, Moranya.
That's why I grabbed their pencils and just ink over them. That was the whole
Gary
purpose.
Frank is more like Trusty's in terms of fine line detail.
Yeah, we already read that. You're behind. You're behind. You're behind. We were talking about that for the last 5 minutes, man. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but Trusty's doing.
Oh, okay. I see. It's YouTube's having a hard time Oh, that's right. YouTube. Okay, YouTube doesn't catch up. Never mind.
There's a lag on YouTube.
There's a bad lag on YouTube.
Yeah, worse than usual.
I mean, we are using a third party, so.
Yeah, what can you do?
But even when you use Hangouts, there's still a pretty bad lag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'll click on something and I'm looking at the Hangouts, and then like, I don't know, 5 to 10 seconds later, we get what we get, But for them, there's not a lag. For them, it's like spot on,
Yeah.
So I can't even get mad at that.
No, you can't. Not really.
We did some cool. It's boom. Let's go check out what Josh Chris is doing. I really haven't done much. Like I said, I've been pretty much practicing inks all day.
Right. But yeah, I've just been brainstorming a few things.
Yeah.
I think for my little pet project, the 5-page short stories are the way to go.
Yeah. And so you were saying that, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, if you want, yeah, but I thought you was doing a story with
I am, but this is separate.
with the many dishes.
It's separate from that. My end's already done.
Yeah. Nice.
So Shinobi, did you have a good time last night doing the cheesecake challenge?
I did.
I like how you put He-Man in there. That was pretty good.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, Kronos is doing, man. Kronos did a nice video earlier today, man, where he was doing he did some overlays, man. That freaking thing looks amazing, man. He's doing some, I think whenever he gets his video game out, I think it's gonna be legit.
Mm.
If you haven't seen his stuff yet, man, he was doing some stuff. I don't even know what the heck he was doing, to be honest with you. He was explaining it. See, Maranya says I have to lock down the style for my graphic novel. There you go. I put it on there. I have to lock down the style for my graphic novels, and those will be drawn and ready to print before I launch any campaign. I ain't mad at you. Shoot.
There you go. That's the way to go.
That's the way to do it. So Unreal gave him some top-notch free stuff. Yeah. He's doing some big things, man. Google will start retiring Google Hangouts in October 2019. Google will first retire the classic Hangouts for its G Suite users. Yeah, so basically what Google is going to do is they're going to do a paid service, like a enterprise type deal thing. And so you can still use it for that purpose. And we'll see what's happening.
Yeah.
So are you saying it'll still be available, but you just have to pay for it?
That's what I'm thinking. They said they're doing. Like the G Suite is a paid service. It's a subscription-based service.
Okay.
So, and part of the G Suite will be, collaboration services will of course be using Google Hangouts or whatever it's going to be called at that time. Kind of like Skype and kind of like, Zoom and stuff like that, where you can use those kind of services to collaborate. So G Suite is gonna have their version. Whatever Google Hangouts is gonna be called next is gonna be in G Suite, and it's also gonna be a paid version. Like it's part of an enterprise, whatever. I was reading it, but I didn't understand it. But basically, what the gist of it is if you want to use Hangouts, you're gonna have to pay for it.
Right.
That's did y'all hear about the $513 million lawsuit YouTube is about to get hit with?
No.
So what happens is these people in Europe decided to put together a lawsuit saying that Google is not treating the content creators as equals, but they're treating them as employees. And basically, so what they're saying is that if they don't start, so they said, first of all, you're treating them like employees, not as self-employed. So that means if you're going to be it's a class action. Kronos heard about it. So if you're going to be doing that, we're going to hit you with a $513 million lawsuit. So that's happening, right? And but the thing is, like the guy that was broadcasting it, he was American, and there's like a Facebook page for it. he says the more people that get in on it, the more power the movement has, right?
Right. The more weight the suit has.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So one of the things that one of the things that they're saying is you're gonna give us, you're gonna bring us to the table. The content creators get brought to the table. You're gonna have a third party mediator for disputes on videos that get taken down and why they're taken down. It's not gonna be no more, you just take videos down, because a lot of YouTube buries a lot of conservative videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, and then for no reason whatsoever, right? And not only that,
And they don't even tell you what they did. They don't tell you.
Right.
From what I understand, they don't tell you which videos they took down or why or what
Right.
caused them to take it down.
Yeah, it's more than guilty until proven innocent.
yeah, Maranya says YouTube will be fined 4% of their billions of revenue should Europe win the suit. And that's the other thing, right? When they monetize your videos, the ads still run. They keep that money, right?
Right.
So what they're saying is customers, if they flag a video, they need to have a live person on standby to answer the call, like, hey, why did you bring my video down? Instead of sending email and wait months and weeks to get a reply, right?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And then they're saying that if a video gets pulled down, then they have to have a third party, a non-interested third party, right, to look at the dispute and the claims. And if they deem, that YouTube, was erroneous, the video gets put back up. And if he deems that YouTube was correct or whatever, then it is what it is, right? But they're saying, one of the lawsuit is saying that YouTube creators are actually self-employed because they don't get paid and their money comes from the revenue they make from the ads. But if you're demonetizing and directing and whatever, telling them what they can and can't put up, then they're not really self-employed, and they're now basically Google employees, falling on the Google rules. So now you owe them, medical, 401, dental,
salary,
and a salary. So it's interesting. I'm really interested in that. Y'all gonna have to look it up. I forgot what it was. Oh my Lord, man, it was great. It was great. I saw the YouTube video yesterday. And I don't know how long it's been going on, but apparently Maranya knows about it. Kronos knows about it. So I'm not the only one. I'm not leading you astray on this. They do have a Facebook page, and I forgot what the name of it is. I should have joined it yesterday so I could have told you all about it. Yeah. And because like I said, the more people in it, the more weight the suit carries, even if they are doing it on their own in Europe.
Better.
Yeah. So shoot.
Exactly.
So let me see if I can go at my past videos that history. Let's see if I can find that video. Nope. Mario Lopez got punked by the media.
Yeah, that was bad.
I don't think he said anything wrong. I'm gonna get punked by the media next. I'm
sorry.
He
edited his quote, for clickbait value.
Okay, so it's the YouTube video is called. Let me put this on pause. And let me see if I can find it. It's called Alert. YouTube faces $53 billion fine. It doesn't respond to the new skip ads.
False self-employment in the European
to the new YouTubers Union. Let's see. Patreon. Did they put the Facebook page for that? No, they didn't put the Facebook page on his description. Just how to get him paid. Let's see. That's it. But anyway, so that's the YouTube. It's called Alert. YouTube faces $53 million fine if they don't respond to new YouTubers Union. It's crazy. I'm telling you. I'll go ahead and put it on our Twitter thing on our group. I just tweeted it out, but let me see if I can put it on our private chat. Copy link on our Twitter private chat because I can't put it on here because I'm on my phone.
Right.
And there you go. It's in there. Let's see what Kronos is saying. Due to instant messaging, Facebook, what EU Parliament laws, the new system I'm gonna do in the game got a claim, and EA can have 4-cent claim and do what another manual that will cost them. FreeTube is the name of the site. FreeTube is the name of the site. There you go. Is that on Facebook, Maranya, or is that on just a website? So I'll wait on that. That's why they're fact dumping Hangouts to get rid of law and influence. Okay, so that makes sense. If they make Hangouts into a pay, they're gonna get rid of the channels that can't afford it. So that makes sense.
Yeah. How dare you mooch off of our Hangouts?
Well, the thing is, when it first started, it was all about, I don't know. I don't even know. But that's what it is.
Right.
That's on the internet, she said. Okay. But anyway, y'all can follow that story.
No cookies for you.
Y'all can follow that story and check it out for yourself if y'all want to join the fight. I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but it's interesting. I think it's fascinating because not too long ago, Congress was having a hearing about some of the practices that YouTube has.
Yeah.
And so I'm interested to see what they're gonna do. Obviously, they're not gonna take the platform down.
No.
So we'll see. That's what we need to tell everyone. Leave no tuber behind. Well, Kronos, I'm telling y'all now. All 9 of you guys.
Yeah.
I'm telling all 9 of you guys right now. All about what I know. And I don't know much. I saw the video last night.
Hello, Lady Celtic.
Lady Celtic Moon is in the house.
Oh.
Wow. Of course we missed you. I missed everybody.
Yes.
She says, hi. Did anyone miss me?
Yes, Lady Celtic, we missed you.
Yeah, we were just talking about the whole YouTube scandal, $53 billion.
Yeah.
You're saying, so are you saying we blab to everyone? Yeah, tell everybody. I mean, look, to be honest with you, I've never been a fan of those class action suits, but fair is fair, man. If people are putting out content, and a lot of these conservative channels, they get a lot of views, but they're demonetized. Like Prager University, demonetized. Your boy that I like a lot, what's his name? The Amazing Lucas, man. I like his videos, but he's demonetized. You know what I'm saying?
I think Jeremy at According is too.
Yeah, you got a lot of people that do a lot of videos and they're just demonetized, and then but they keep doing them. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, I guess those guys have Patreon so they can keep them going.
Yeah, that's true. But they do a lot of content. I don't do enough content or anything to do Patreon,
But yeah. I don't have. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I don't have nearly the subscribers to warrant such a thing.
Yeah. So Maranya says on Forgotten Weapons channel, it's under the video monetization and YouTubers shooting. That's how I learned about the issue. Wow.
Yeah, but Jeremy last live stream also said he was a feminist.
Oh wow! I have been in Dallas. Brother Kidney almost shut down. Oh, we're sorry to hear, Lady Celtic Moon. We hope he's doing well. Prayers out there for you. Prayers out there for you. And Colonel says I got 2 free games in Canada from a Ubisoft lawsuit they lost. Nice. And Let's see. Yeah, but Jeremy last live stream also said he was a feminist. I was like, see you, fairy. Oh, see what we got. I had to leave him there. He might get out in 1 or 2 days. Well, we're gonna keep your brother on the prayers, Lady Celtic Moon, and hopefully he'll be better soon, and
Yeah.
he'll be out of the hospital, and all that good stuff. We're a kind channel here, Ortiz, for the most part.
Yeah.
Let's see what Trusty doing some good stuff over here.
Yes, he is.
Chrono says, "Oh my lord!" Yeah, we don't have a Manny for that, but yeah.
Yeah.
So what are anybody know what they're drawing over on Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition tonight?
I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest with you. There's somebody was saying something about sharks.
Because it's Shark. Oh yeah, that's right. Because it's Shark Week.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
they were
I
saying.
remember that in the Discord. Okay.
I was like, okay.
Right.
What does that got to do with anything? But okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who wants to draw. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's people out there that love drawing sharks. But I don't know who that is.
Why? I don't know.
And
They just do.
Mike S. Miller likes to draw sharks.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's got
Really, really big ones.
yeah. That was the name? The Meg.
Yeah.
Send link at YouTube's drop a few subs. Send me link. Send me link for what? What are you talking about, man? Nope. Hey, nope, no problem, Lady Celtic Moon. Who's drawing off sharks? Sharks, yeah, that's what they said. A prayers for you, yes. Trusty, who is your drawing? Okay. So so I commissioned Trusty to draw me a character that I've been working on. And since Trusty's such a great artist, I figured maybe he can kickstart my character. So this is JC Padilla, aka the Borinquenier. He is original storyline from the 65th Infantry Regiment from Puerto Rico. And there's a few timelines for it right now. This is a more modern timeline. But yeah, Trusty's drawing. Yeah, I know, right? That's my dude.
Yeah.
That's my dude. That's JC, like JC Padilla. So this character is a combination of things. And the thing with this character is he has part of my history in it. JC, they're the initials of my grandfather, and he actually did serve in the 65th Infantry Regiment. So I wanted to take a character that kind of paid homage to that. To the service in my family and the 65th Infantry Regiment and all that good stuff. So the storyline is not a happy one. It's fraught with a lot of bad things for JC, but I'm not gonna say much about it. So basically, he's a hunter. He has no superpowers. He is like a Frank Castle. He is a mere mortal that has to do a lot of fighting with things that are not always mere mortals. So it is, he's skilled with weapons, spec ops soldier, of course, and stuff like that. But he's gonna be overmatched in the book. He's gonna be overmatched, and it's gonna be very interesting. Haven't got the whole story down yet. And I wanted to commission Trusty to draw it out for me. And so we can show it off and see if anybody was interested, if it generated any interest,
right?
So and then I'll start hashing out more of the storyline.
Yes.
So and on this commission is a generational commission, so you're gonna have the original Borinquenier with a OD green military uniform from the Korean War type era. This is, I think, the more modern one with the body armor, and then you're gonna get another one, with a different military uniform, maybe the '80s cookie dough type
Yeah.
as a storm outfit. Um, Krusty's got a whole bunch of references. The iron cross that you see on his chest and on his shoulder is actually the regimental unit crest for the 65th Infantry Regiment. So there's a lot of historical stuff in there, but it's not going to be a historical factual stuff. It's just going to pull in from some history, just to give it a little touch of realism, and then it's going to go way left field. So
Right.
So I mean, that's what he's drawing. And if I can get this, if the character drawings start generating interest, and I start typing up some stuff, and Trusty likes it, I was thinking about using the digital bullpen. The members that are not having books out, to kind of get it drawn and published. Like if Trusty wants to do the we'll get bless you. Then we'll, if the story's good, everybody likes it, and Trusty wants to do the pencils, Trusty can do the pencils. I'll do the inks. I have to figure out what Josh's color rate is, and get Josh to do colors for it if he's down. I know he doesn't like, he just got out of a big project himself. But this is not a rush project. This is kind of like like a passion project, like a hobby project, that I've been kicking around. And but I wanted to, I commissioned Trusty because I wanted to see it. Well, he's seen my drawings. My drawings are not that great, but he's using them as references. And if you've been following me on Twitter for a while, maybe as far as back as last year, you've seen some of my sketches, and they're pretty horrible, but they're there, and they have the character there. So we'll see. This is kind of like, hey, can we generate interest? Would anybody be interested in this kind of story with this kind of character? If so, I'll finish writing the story and parse it out and see what happens. We'll try not to. Well, I'll try to fund it as much out of pocket as possible and try not to burden anybody with no Indiegogo stuff. But we'll see. It might take longer to go that way, but we'll see. It's just that's why the other day we had Alpha Rican, and he was talking about self-publishing. It's one of the reasons why I had him on, because I wanted to see what he did and how he did it and what it cost and all that good stuff. He was a good wealth of information on that count, so I was very appreciative that he came on. That was pretty cool stuff. I know Josh just said, this is the first time I heard about me coloring anything.
No, I heard you mentioned it in the chat the other day.
Yeah. I mean, and of course, it's gonna be a paid gig. I'm not asking for favors. But I would like to have the members of the digital bullpen do it.
Yeah.
Is this your new setup without Google Hangouts? Yes, Lady Celtic Moon. This is called StreamYard. This is a preview beta version, non-paid, and it's like Google Hangouts, but it does a couple of cute little tricks like this. Like, is this your new setup without Google Hangouts? Yep, and it seems to be working pretty well. There are some drawbacks, like it doesn't automatically flip back and forth to the people that are talking.
Right.
So I have to actually manually, remember that I gotta change it over, and I got so enamored with what Trusty's doing with my piece over there that I forgot to move over to Josh, and then I move over to Shinobi in a minute. Yeah, this is something that I'm testing out today. What do you think? Do you like it? It's got a couple little cute, like I said, little cute things. Like we could put banners in the middle of the stream. Welcome to the digital bullpen. And I can continuously put messages throughout. Like don't forget to back Chango, the Broken Veil on IGG or Kickstarter. Cesar says that he's doing way better on Kickstarter than he's doing on Indiegogo, which is amazing. I'm glad. I want him to succeed, and whatever works, One way or another, whatever work. And of course, there's the reminder that Skunk Girl is live on Indiegogo, and it has been extended,
yes,
for another 30 days. So and then don't forget that Scalpel Zero is coming soon. So I can do we can do it. So a trustable mod you give access can then do that. Yeah, Kronos. I would have to get with Marcus, and I would have to actually share my account information so he can actually do it. But I think I have to look at the paid version and see what it does, and see if it's worth it. But if Google Hangouts is still going to be running in the meantime and in between time, we'll probably go back to Google Hangouts. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kind of digging this right now because it does tell me on the upper left-hand corner how many people are watching. I can see my chat on one screen without having to have the Google Hangouts open on one side and the YouTube on the other side, so I can see the chat and see what's going on the panel. I can control everything on one page, which is freaking amazing. I'm actually digging that. But the only thing is, maybe I could share control, but I don't know how to do it yet with someone else on the panel. I can't, like on Hangouts, you could share control, and stuff like that. But if we were all just doing like a live stream with talking heads, we could do something like this.
Right.
You can see everybody, you can do something like this, and you can see all four people. But it doesn't share my screen. It just shares where my camera would be. So I don't know if that's if on the paid side it could just do whatever, and you can just share your screen as well. Because it would be cool to have all four drawings going at once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marcus says just run Google Hangout till it's done, and just run Google Hangout till it's done, and to then we'll work on details for StreamYard. Yep.
Right.
So what is the max number it could hold? Well, you can hold the free version. You can have 10 people on the panel, but only 6 people can be shown at a time. Yeah. And so the idea for a drone recorder would be to rate. So you can have 10 people, right? In the green room. Let's just call it the green room. And you can have 5 people on the screen, or I think 6 people on the screen at a time. And you can just, drop them in and out as you desire. The only problem is I wish that my shared screen would be up there instead of my talking head. And then and the same thing with Shinobi, and I could just leave it like that, and then you can see all 4 people drawing. It's pretty good. I'm not drawing anymore because I'm talking and still looking at this stuff.
Yeah.
But and Shinobi's, I think he's done too. Let me see what he's got going on.
Hang on. Yeah. Here's what I just drawn recently.
Shinobi's doing his thing. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I'm digging it. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, this is pretty nice, and this is pretty nice. I mean, like, if all of us were drawn off camera, then everybody could see. I also like the fact that when you log in, you put in a name. It didn't have to be Ortiz. I could have put whatever, but y'all know me as Ortiz, so I put Ortiz. Trusty put Trusty. He didn't even put Trusty Sidekick. He just put Trusty. Josh Chris, I put. So you can see who's talking, which is awesome because a lot of times you jump on a stream and just 5 or 6 people on, you don't know who's who. And and you're like a lot of times I'll jump on a stream like, hey, who's on the panel? And then nobody will answer because they're so busy talking, they're not looking at the chat.
Right.
And so then you never know who's on the panel. But this is cool. Like if you were just gonna do this little layout is cool. If people were just gonna do talking heads, you don't have to worry about popping back and forth. You just set it up and you can see everybody that's talking. And you won't get those epileptic seizure from the flashing of the
right.
People's faces moving, jumping back and forth like a strobe light.
Right.
I'm digging it, to be honest with you. I'm liking it. We had Tankon earlier and he came in clear.
Yep.
Lady Celtic Moon says, Shinobi. As a matter of fact, I just put it on the screen. Shinobi, I saw your character with diamond nips. What was that all about?
Oh, the cheesecake challenge.
They were doing the cheesecake challenge. So he was on Slick Jimmy's, and they're all about They're all about the cheesecake or the sexy ladies. So he put Shinobi, like, he should know he sexied up Shinobi. I mean, not Shinobi, Cherry Blossom. Because Shinobi. If Shinobi gets sexied up for that stream, we'd all be in trouble.
Yeah, you probably would.
We might not like what we see. I mean, I'm not saying that Shinobi's an ugly guy or anything like that by any stretch of the imagination. But it might not be suitable for all ages.
Right.
It may not be suitable for all ages. Yeah, and on the paid version, man, you could do some really cool stuff. Like if I wanted to create a video commercial for, like, let's say Skunk Girl or whatever, and we hit this little bit of silence mode, I could have just automatically just put the video in and done a commercial break in the middle of the YouTube stream. So it's got some nice little things. It's not as quite as robust as as OBS in the things that it does, but it does some nice things. And I'm gonna put this up there for you, there, Shinobi Raccoon. She's saying, "I'm equal opportunity. Give me cheesecake and beefcake." See what happens is you get the beefcake for the main course and then the cheesecake for dessert. That's what that's how you do that, Maranya. That's how you do that. And I'm sure that Shinobi is leathered up, oiled up, and he's got his little what's that Chippendales bow tie on, and he's ready to please the ladies. But hey, that's gonna have to be on his channel.
Oh my lord.
That's gonna have to be on his channel, okay? You're gonna have to check him out on his channel when he does that. We're a little bit more family friendly on this channel, despite despite all the nonsense I just talked. Yeah, and of course, Manny Correa is picking up his wife at the airport, so he might be on later on. We are PG here.
I don't know. We got about 10 minutes, and we got about 10 minutes until midnight.
Yeah, no, we got a few minutes, 13 minutes, 10 minutes, and then I do 2 hours and then I'm out. Because that's the arrangement I made with the wife, and I try to keep my word as much as possible. But yeah, I like it.
But yeah, my setup. But yeah, if I had the appropriate. But yeah, if I had the right setup to do for drawing, we could definitely get enough. We could definitely see what everyone's doing.
Yeah.
On this.
Yeah, I gotta figure out why it won't do it. Like, why I want to show the share screen as opposed to the camera.
Yeah,
it would be cool to show the share screen. You would have all four people showing at the same time, and it would be no fighting, people. Everybody gets shown,
right?
So yeah, and Lady Celtic Moon says that we are PG.
Yes.
Yes, we should draw some Power Girl one night.
Mortal Kombat 11 is a good fight game. Yep, I haven't played it, but yeah, I don't do. You know what? I don't do the fight games. I just kind of do the shooter looters. Yeah, I don't like thinking too much. I just like shooting stuff. Does that make me a bad person?
No, I do beat 'em ups.
Does that make me a bad person if I just want to shoot things? Let's see. If you want to attract some peeps, do some of that in drawings. Well, Josh does a lot of that stuff, but he's been doing a lot of stuff like that. But because he does commission work for cons, and he does most of it on his live stream. He does a lot of good stuff. But I'm definitely gonna take all those advisements into consideration. I trust you looking at the reference material. Yeah, but
That is definitely a cool Mega Man.
oh yeah, Josh is
A
good. Man.
classic Mega Man.
Josh does some amazing stuff, man.
Are you going to do Mega Man X in the next show?
And the funny thing is, Josh and I was in the same gaming community, and I didn't even know he drew.
Really?
Yeah, we've been playing. We started playing in Destiny. We started playing Destiny 1 together. We met through some mutual friends and whatnot. And I didn't even know he drew or anything like that. And then one day we was talking about it, and that's how this whole thing was born. Like, oh, we should do some YouTube videos and da 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 da. And
thus the digital bullpen was born.
That took a little bit longer to come about. But yeah, Destiny 2 is free to
It
play.
took him forever to convince me that I needed to stream stuff. I was like, dude, I don't think I'd be that entertaining. I just draw pretty pictures.
But he does voices, but he just can't do them because his kids will wake up. That's what it is. But he does voices like Trusty does voices and Josh does voices. They can have a whole conversation in different voices and we'll never know.
Oh god. Somebody get Funimation on the phone and hire these guys as voice actors since they don't want to use Vic Mignogna's damaged goods.
Yeah, no, Josh does a lot of good voices. Classic Power Girl, She-Hulk, Valkyrie, and Black Widow will be righteous, powerful women who look like women. Let the rees commence. Now, I agree with you, man. So I have a take on all that, but Dr. Bengen says, so how are you guys streaming? Well, if you look at the upper right-hand corner, sir, you will see something that says powered by StreamYard, and we are using StreamYard instead of Google Hangouts. It's free. It's web-based, and it's on a beta version right now. So for the time being, it has unlimited streaming. But once the beta goes away and they figure out a pricing option, well, they do have a paid option that has unlimited streaming. Once they figure out whatever they're trying to work out, load testing and whatnot, I'm pretty sure it'll get limited. But I only stream twice a week, so
yeah,
Yeah,
for what we do, whatever version they want to keep works.
Yeah. Is it like Google Hangouts? Yes and no. So yes, and the fact that you can the free version, you can have up to 10 people in the green room, but 5 to 6 people on the live stream. So I can bring people in and out. You can join. There's a link just like Google Hangouts. I send the link out. You join up. You come in, but you will not be seen or heard until I actually look at the panel and bring you into the stream. So I have to actually bring you into the stream. You just don't come in automatically.
Right.
I do. The only person that has control of it is me, which is the host or whoever the host is. It's pretty cool though. Like you see right now, I'm doing a whole bunch of different things, but I was checking out the way it would be like with 4 people. Like if we all had cameras, because I can't figure out how to get the share screen to pop up. If we all had cameras, you would see all 4 people drawing. You could do it one at a time. Like, I could just bring Trusty, or I could just bring Josh, Chris, or I could just bring, but it won't do it automatically like Hangouts does. Bring Shinobi Raccoon, and I'm not really doing much of anything. I stopped because I've been playing around with the software. I stopped inking for a minute. You could just bring it to one person. You could bring it, to 4 people. You could make me the big guy and everybody else the little guy. You could just do that, and in my drawing, or you could do all 4 people in my drawing, or you could just do that. So yeah, that's basically it. Of course, it's got some nice little things like I can post questions up so everybody can see on the screen, which is pretty cool. It doesn't automatically pop everything up. I have to actually select it. It's got some cool little features like
whenever you have the 4 panel up, All that comes to my head is that we have 4 artists drawing the same character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it showing just the same character?
Well, no, I'm just saying. Whenever Manium, that we were talking about doing that Pokemon off.
Oh yeah.
We could have 4 different people drawing, or you have 5 if you're gonna do 5 on the screen, doing pictures, and everyone could see it, and we just slowly pan through all of them at one, every few minutes, and then go back to the 5 where you can see everybody.
Right. Yeah. So it's got some good features. And then of course, like you got the banners, like Skunk Girl is live on Indiegogo and has been extended for another 30 days. So I could do like little commercials like that. Welcome to the digital bullpen. Don't forget to back Chango, the Broken Build on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. Scalpel Seal coming soon. And welcome to the digital bullpen. Stuff like that. 7 minutes. Oh Lord, this stream has gone by so quick.
I know.
So, one quick question, and maybe you don't know the answer to this, but speaking of Chango, since he's doing Indiegogo and Kickstarter, and Indiegogo was going slow, Kickstarter you said is doing better. If he doesn't make his goal on the Indiegogo, is he still going to fulfill those?
Yeah. He said he's going to do it. Whether he said he was going to publish. It's a flexible goal. So he's gonna get the money. He said he was gonna print the book regardless, even if he had to do it out of pocket.
Right.
But since Kickstarter is doing good, I'm sure that he's just when that campaign closes on Indiegogo, he'll probably wait for the campaign to close on Kickstarter. He'll probably fulfill them both at the same time. But don't get me the line for him. I'm just saying what I would do. But he did say the book was gonna be published regardless.
Right.
Regardless.
Cool.
So,
all right.
So he did say that. So because we backed him, and I'm pretty sure he would figure out a way to give us a book.
Yeah.
Like he gave me a copy of Red 10 and some other stuff, and Red 10 was actually pretty nice, drawn pretty well. I liked it. It was really good to go. He gave me a hardbound book, and that thing is like $30 according to the ISDN. So I was like, whoa. So it was a nice book, hardbound, and the whole works. Well, shoot, we got 3 minutes left, so let me go ahead and put it on Trusty. And sir, tell us where you can be found. You know what? I could do a script for this if I'm prepared ahead of time. When I put it on Trusty, I could just put the banner with all his information on there. This has a lot of potential. Has a lot of potential. I'm just thinking about it as I'm going along now. But Trusty?
You can find me on Twitter at TrustySidekick3, on Instagram, TrustySidekickArt, and on the Digital Bullpen with the Ortiz and Good Dog Press's channel on Mondays and Fridays.
Thank you, sir. And Shinobi Raccoon?
Okay, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram, both at Shinobi Raccoon. In Twitter, you have to capitalize both the Shinobi and the Shinobi Raccoon on Twitter is capital S and capital R. Otherwise, it won't pop up. I'm here on the Bullpen on Tuesdays at 10 and Thursdays if he ever decides to, whenever he decides to do those. I also have a YouTube channel, which now that I have a better understanding of how OBS works, I can do more drawing. I can do drawing videos more often, and be sure to back Unbreatheable Skunk Girls, and you will get a 5-page introductory story with Cherry Blossom here.
Thank you, sir. Josh?
Trying to unmute myself the whole time, like press the button, dadgummit.
Right?
I'm Josh Chris Art. You can find me Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all at Josh Chris Art. I'm surprised I was actually able to get this entire picture inked tonight. I already had it pre-drawn, but it's done inked. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Another one bites the dust.
I'm impressed.
And since Shinobi also mentioned too, with the, definitely go back Skunk Girl if you haven't, because he's about to hit the next tier, and that's actually my card that you would get with that next tier.
Can you show them a picture of what you did for that card? You got it on you?
I can just show you the original.
There you go. So that's what you're looking at. The card will look something like that. The card will look something like that. And Josh is an amazing artist. Now, Josh colored this one. I think Manny's is the one colored the one on the card.
I colored her. And then he threw the background on there because he wanted the backgrounds to all be the same. He originally colored it because I wasn't sure I was going to have enough time. I had pre-colored it, and I was like, "Man, you just do your thing for now, and then once I can get it done, I'll send it to you." And it was, I think, the second day of his campaign, I had it done for him. So he updated it, and then he didn't like the background, so he went ahead and changed all the backgrounds to be that really cool red background that you see on there.
Nice. Kronos is saying, I bet if you ask for features to rotate, yep. I think it's beta, so why not? And of course, I'm E Ortiz, and this is my channel, E Ortiz. You can find me at colorblind_E on Twitter. You can find me at E Ortiz Arts on Facebook and Instagram. And you just witnessed our first attempt of using StreamYard as a Hangout substitute. I hope that the stream was well, that everything was looking good and spiffy for you guys, and the sound quality was good. I will review the stream later on to see how everything sounded and make a decision whether to continue to use Hangouts or just keep going with StreamYard. Right now, I'm kind of digging the way it is, so we'll find out. I hope everybody has a good evening. God bless. Good night, and the Digital Bullpen is signing out.
Have a good day.
Night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Hold on. Let's try.